So you're looking for a good budget pair of studio monitoring headphones. Now, there are quite a few out in the market, but I've found that the best is the Technica M40x. This product is about $80 to $100 depending on where you buy it and when you buy it. So let's dive into the specs and why I think this is the best pair of audio monitoring headphones. We've been using these headphones for monitoring all the recording and editing of the videos that we post on this channel. We've been doing that for over a year. These have nice big 40mm drivers, and for this price point, that's pretty impressive. Its frequency response is 15 to 24,000 hertz, which is a absolutely huge range, especially for, again, headphones in this price point. These are not Bluetooth, they do plug in, and it's a nice locking port on the cable. So the cable will not fall out if you bump it with your arm or something, and you'll have a really good secure connection there. There is a downside to this. You do need a proprietary cable, which does cost more, but it depends on whether you want a secure connection or you want a cheaper cable. Personally, I'd rather go with the secure connection. These headphones do come with two cables, a 3-meter coiled cable and a 3-meter straight cable. So you do have options when it comes to the cables. So you can use that coiled one if you know you're going to be moving around a bit, if you're monitoring audio coming off a camera. These headphones are also built pretty well. They feel pretty durable and they're quite flexible up top. It has a metal band through the top here. Really soft padding that's comfortable on the head. Really good ear cups that are super comfortable that I feel like you could wear all day and not get sore around the ears. It is a plastic body, but I do not feel uncomfortable, just using these as I would any other pair of headphones. It doesn't feel chintzy. It feels pretty strong. They also extend pretty nicely, and you can see the metal band here. The extending is really smooth, and there are many positions where it can land, meaning people of all head sizes can have a really comfortable time using these. The ear cups also can swivel and pivot really nicely, so you can turn them around. You can completely fold these headphones up. You can turn one to the side if you want. I know when I was doing a TV broadcast, a popular thing was just to hold up one ear to monitor for a bit when you were directing the TV broadcast. And so this can be convenient if you just want a quick listen into something that you're recording. So overall, they're just really comfortable and built pretty well. Now let's get on to audio quality. Now I threw out a few specs at the beginning of the video, but what does it sound like? Well, I can tell you that. Before we go any further, make sure to subscribe and hit that bell icon so you do not miss any more videos from this channel. So now to give my opinion some credibility, we've been using these headphones for monitoring all the recording and editing of the videos that we post on this channel. We've been doing that for over a year, so many hours have been clocked on these headphones. And let me tell you, it is really enjoyable to put them on, and I never think, ugh, I don't want to go edit, because these headphones are just so good sounding. They're not your standard headphone where it amplifies the bass and makes that really loud thump, thump, thump on the bass notes. What these are super accurate headphones. So whatever's coming through the microphone, you'll hear in these headphones. And that's why they're specifically for studio monitoring, because they do not affect the audio in any way. So now you might think, well, what if I want to watch some movies or I want to listen to some music? Will they sound good? Definitely. It's actually a really enjoyable experience to listen to audio on accurate headphones because it doesn't distort it at all. And it actually makes for a really enjoyable listen. So I'm going to say the value is really good on these. Great audio, really good build, very comfortable, great specifications, and most importantly, just amazing sound coming out of these 40mm drivers. Now these headphones do have competition. Now I'd say, in my opinion, primarily that competition comes from other Audio-Technica headphones. Specifically, the MX50s. Now there are two variants of the MX50s, and They are the Bluetooth and non-Bluetooth versions. So the non-Bluetooth version will sell from anywhere between $140 to $160, and the Bluetooth version will sell anywhere from $170 to $210. Now the Bluetooth version of these headphones still has an audio jack, and they're still audio monitoring headphones. So they're still meant to be used in a studio setting primarily. So they will have the incredibly accurate sound. So now, there are some advantages to the non-Bluetooth version of the headphones compared to these headphones. And those advantages are better build quality, larger hertz range going up to 28,000 hertz, which is actually beyond what many people can hear. So it covers the full range. And more swivel in the ear cups. This allows you to swivel them 90 degrees in both directions. As with the M40xs, you can only swivel them 90 degrees in one direction. So now you can get the M30xs, which are a cheaper version of the M40xs, but there are disadvantages. The cable does not detach, the ear cups do not swivel as much, the audio quality is slightly reduced, the range of audio is smaller, so you won't get as high or as low in the range, and the build quality is slightly reduced on them. So now outside of Audio Technica, there is other competition. The one I'm looking at the most is the Sennheiser HD 280 Pros. Now these are about the same price range, but they do not have a detachable cable, which is something that I really dislike about them. Now I have not used them, so I don't know the audio quality on them. However, I have used all of the Audio Technicas, right from the M30xs, the M40xs, and the M50xs, both plug-in and Bluetooth. And I will tell you, they all have pretty good audio. So now the Sennheisers are still studio monitoring headphones, and they have a great reputation as a company for producing great products with good value. So I am sure that those Sennheiser headphones are quite good. But all in all, I'm gonna suggest, if you're on a budget, going for the M40xs by Audio Technica for your studio monitoring headphones. I'll throw a subscriber plug in there. Before we go any further, make sure you... Oh my gosh, I almost said subscribe. Before we go any further, click that bell icon and... Oh my gosh, I said bell icon first. Whereas with the MX4...